Hi Penguin class. So for this video, I'm just going to talk about some different household items that you might have that you can incorporate into everyday playing and learning and just use just simple tools that you have that you don't have to buy, that you can already use for different activities. So I'm sure most of you, we call these tweezers or tongs. You might have something similar. They might be bigger, they might be smaller. These are a great tool to use when you're working on fine motor skills, and we use these along with some smaller ones that are harder to squeeze. So it's just something to give your child to work on opening and shutting and squeezing, and you can use it to pick up different tools. So we will usually use it to pick up pom-poms. Again, just working on squeezing, picking up. Can they put it in something? Can they take it out? You could use it with Legos, anything very simple, something that they can grab. If you want to make it more challenging, you're going to give them a very small object instead of something so big. As the more they practice and the better they get with it, you can give them smaller objects or skinnier things that makes it harder for them to pick up, that they really have to use those muscles and squeeze hard so it doesn't fall out. So these are tongs, again with pom-poms. If you have soft balls, maybe they can pinch and squeeze them. Legos, trucks, any type of toys, really. Turkey basters, these ones are small. You might have bigger ones at your home. Again, it's another great fine motor. They're pinching, they're squeezing. Put it in a bucket of water. Work on pushing the water, squeezing it up the tube, pushing it back out of the tube. You can use it with food coloring. If you have food coloring at your house, putting in different buckets with different colors of water in them. Practice squeezing, transferring water from one bucket to the next. Again, it works on science. You're experimenting, you're mixing colors. What colors did you make? What colors did you start with? And just working on them squeezing. So water is a good tool. You could put a little bit of Dawn dish soap in the water. And the more you pump and squeeze, it makes bubbles. So you can practice talking about the bubbles you made. Big bubbles, little bubbles, how are you making the bubbles? You know, you're pushing the air and it's mixing the soap and the water together. Simple different variations of strainers. You could use, again, with water, pouring water in, lifting it up, watching the water fall through the holes. Same with little funnels. You could probably fit sand through these as well if you have a sandbox or flour or something that you have at home that can scoop and you can watch the material fall out of it. If you have little spray bottles, oops, make sure nothing comes out. Again, another fine motor, they're squeezing, they're having to hold and squeeze. You can use it on the ground outside, just spray water all over the ground. They can make designs. If you have plants around the house or outside, they can help water plants or water the grass. We use these a lot for our chalkboard. When we've made a mess with chalk and other things, we give them a little bit of some sponge and a little bit of water, or these spray bottles for a challenge and have them spray and clean things off. They can help clean your car. You could probably put some paint inside with some water, something small that it can go up the straw so it doesn't get clogged. But these are just some various household items that you could use for different activities throughout your day as well for your children. That way you don't have to go out and buy anything on your own, because the goal is not to spend a lot of money, but to try to use the tools and materials you have and turn them into an activity or a learning opportunity for your children.